So Mary Kay, how soon can we start comparing Cade York to Justin Tucker?
Well,
Wow.
I actually, whoa.
I
thought you were
don't
gonna say
actually. I don't
Evan
actually mean
McPherson.
that. I don't actually mean that.
Well, I thought you were going to say Evan McPherson.
So did I. So did I.
That's
How many
right.
years? How many years till he's eligible for the Hall of Fame? Have we figured that out yet?
Well, let's see. It's 2022, so
I thought you were going to say Evan McPherson, and I was already starting to answer.
I wanted to make sure you were awake.
You woke me up. So yeah, I think it's a little while before we go Justin Tucker, but I think we can start talking Evan McPherson. I kind of think we can start talking that. Now the bar is set really high because Evan McPherson made the Pro Bowl as a rookie. And now, I mean, when you've got Evan McPherson in the AFC North and you've got Justin Tucker in the AFC North, it's going to be hard to make the Pro Bowl. So the bar is set super high there, but I think he has Pro Bowl potential. I think Cade York has Pro Bowl potential. And we've seen flashes of that just in the practices that we've seen so far. He's got an enormous leg. You know that you can count on him for those long kicks, and hopefully for his sake, he can make the shorter ones too. So I think he belongs in the discussion with Evan McPherson. I don't think 4th round was too high for him. And if he starts to put together 4 or 5 good years, then you can go Justin Tucker.
I like it. Mary Kay went the Justin Tucker route. Eventually, it took a while. I like it.
I'm old enough to remember when the Browns drafted guys like Austin Seibert and Zane Gonzalez. But I think the one thing in Cade York's favor is that he was a 4th round pick, and the people who drafted him, we seem to be in a good position to stick around for a little bit. And Gonzalez lasted, what was it, 2 games into his 2nd year?
I think so.
And then Seibert had to go through the regime change, so they had even though he's a 5th round pick, they you feel a lot better getting rid of him, moving on from somebody if you didn't make that pick. So the fact that he was a 4th rounder, and it just gives you the sense that he's going to have more of an opportunity to fail, to go through tough times and work his way out of it, because these guys, Gonzalez was good last year for the Panthers. Austin Seibert was good last year for who picked him up.
Was he with Detroit?
I didn't write it down. Yeah. Both those guys had really good averages when they did get picked up. So, like any position, I mean, kicker takes time, but a lot of, you draft a kicker, that guy's going to play. And there's an expectation that guys at other positions in the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round just don't have on what they're supposed to do. So maybe the 4th round is a good place for him to just add some security and, again, have a chance to fail.
Like, there's no way to argue with the fact that the Browns needed to make this pick, and they made it in the right spot.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't. The only thing I think Mary Kay would argue is that maybe they should have considered him 1 pick higher than they did. I think anyone who watched enough Browns football last season and kind of had to live through the uncertain Chase McLaughlin, the back half of the year, it kind of became really evident. But it's not even just that, right? This is like a 10-year long thing now. There's really not been stability or like Scott was talking about, maybe patience with some of these younger guys in that 10-year span ever in the post-Phil Dawson era in Cleveland. So I do think it's understandable. Cleveland, I think, is a place, number one, the fans appreciate good kickers and good offensive linemen. And that's just given the last 20 plus years that the Browns have been back in Cleveland.
And the other thing that strikes me about Cade York is that, I mean, in the 2 times that we've talked to him, really 2 times, maybe sometimes, maybe 3 for some people, he's really super confident, self-assured, like high self-esteem. He seems to have the right kicker's mentality that you have to have. I mean, he's, I don't know. I think he's got a lot going on in terms of the ice in his veins and all of that sort of thing.